Hi guys, this is Keith again. I finally got my plate for my PDP, and I actually got both regular. Let's see, this one is the Doctor plate, and this is the Vortex Viper plate, because I wanted to see how the Venom fit on both of them, and I wanted to see how the Viper fit them too. But I wasn't able to videotape doing the Viper because I went to one of the gun stores and I asked if I could do that, and he said no. So I'm not going to argue with him, but I was able to put them on and see how it actually looked. Now, when I asked Walther what was the difference between the two plates, they said that the Viper plate had everything moved back a little bit because the Viper red dot was sitting too far forward. Now, I didn't think that was going to be right. I thought it was going to be that the Venom was the one that's sitting too far forward. But after putting it on the Doctor plate and I looked at it, the Viper did extend past the front of the plate. So I then agreed that they were right in the first place. So they moved everything back so that it would fit on the plate properly. So I'm going to do some close-ups of the plates and the plates being on the gun so you can see what everything looks like. So let me go do that for you. Hi everybody, here's my PDP, and I have one of the plates on right now so that we can take a look at it. A much closer look. Basically, from that one guy that says that your PDP is going to break, basically because of your plate. So I want to see how close it really is. I don't see it the way that he had it. I mean, his showed a big gap. Mine's not quite showing the gap that he had. But there might be a small gap, but not a lot. Plus up above, if you look, that looks like it's pretty much right up against there. So, but back here there is the gap. So maybe he was doing that one and not the front. I don't know. But it looks good to me. But I just want to check on that. So I'm going to put this over here for a second. Now we're talking about the different plates. Now, this one is the Doctor plate. The front of the plate is the side that has the word Walther, and you can tell because this is the part that they need to do for the back of the PDP. So this is the front, this is the back. And if we put the Venom on, which I'm going to just do here, but only the front, because if I do the back, I'll have a heck of a time trying to get it off. So if you see, it does go beyond, which looks about what the Viper was doing. It went beyond just like this. So that's why they came up with a different plate. Back here, if you look, it is not quite to the back. So that's why they created the Viper plate. I'll bring the Viper plate in right here. Let's use the flashlight again so you can see it better. So the 01 is the regular Doctor plate, and the 06 is the Viper plate. And you can see the knobs, which are here, and the two smaller holes and the other knobs are further back than on the regular Doctor plate. So they were able to get the Viper to sit better. And if I move this down just a little bit, you can see that those align, these four holes align, and the two nubs back here all align. So that's why they created the Viper plate. So if I take the Viper plate and put the Venom on, which I can do all the way, let's see now, right there, you can see it's just a little bit over, but not a whole lot. And if we look at the back, you can see it's a little bit further out. So this is going to be the side that I would file down and make it more even with the plate. I think if I do that, it should fit right inside the pocket that the PDP has for the optic plate. So to me, looks like I will be using the Viper plate for my Venom. And of course, Venom has said that doing a little bit of filing will not void their warranty. So it'll be good to use the Viper, because if I use the Doctor one, if you remember, the front sticked out way too far. And that would be a lot of filing I would have to do. And the brightness sensor is also in the front. So I might be filing into that. And I don't want to do that, because that might void the warranty. But I'm not sure on that part. But I do know that if all I'm doing is taking it off the back using the Viper plate, I'll be much better off. So now I'll just put on some painter tape on the back here after I line up on how much I'll have to go down, and I'll show you that in just a second. Well, hello everybody. I just finished filing down the Venom so it will fit my PDP, and it's on there. Looks nice, but I haven't screwed it down yet, except for the Viper plate I did. But as you can see, it is screwed down, and these holes do align with these holes, so that's good. So the side still looks nice, the front, the other side, but here's where I need to file it down. I made one little mistake by going a little high, but got back on track. Now you see this little indentation, you have another one up front right here. So basically what I did is I filed it down almost to the same depth.
but didn't have to. It went on. So my Venom can now go on my gun because I like the way the Venom looked and everything, so that's what I liked. So with just filing this back part, you know, they said that the warranty will still be good for its lifetime, so that's nice. You do lose the sensor because that goes down below, but that's okay. But now everybody can see exactly how I did it. So going with the Viper plate is the way to go, because the Doctor plate had this side out too far, so that meant I would have to file this down a lot to get it back. Instead, I just had to, using the Viper plate, I just had to file this side down a little bit. So hopefully this will help other people know what they have to do. I mean, I just use a regular file and just slowly started to file this down. Where I still had the painter's tape right here, so I was following that. So you guys should be good in putting your own Venom on your PDP. Next time I'm going to zero the Venom and show you how I did shooting. So have a good day. Thanks.